Yo, like, I know you all be saying it's getting fat, is this, is that, blah blah blah. Like, cut me some slack, bro. Like, care less about my beauty. Yo, like, this life is about enjoyment, chopping and spending the money. Like, that's the theme of my life, bro. No wahala, bro. Oh, hello guys. Sorry about this my plenty talk. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am a Dos Artistry, a photographer based in Nigeria. This is my official YouTube channel. Here I post creative photography, artistic photography, my editing style, and of course, the biggest, my behind the scenes, how I create those amazing, beautiful, stunning and sensational pictures you see on social media. All of that is what I do here. So please and please, I am begging you, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, and even leave a comment. I would love to know what are your opinions and the type of videos you would love to see up next on my YouTube channel. Thank you. I'm going to cut you some slack and just go straight to today's topic. I'm going to be teaching you guys here how to add overlay to your background or image to make it stand out and look even more beautiful. So before we go straight in, I would like to throw just a little light on something. Like, if you want to make an image beautiful, sometimes all you need is to add some elements, just a few elements, and another time, otherwise, what you need is to remove some of the elements you do not want in a particular picture. That's how you can make an image stand out. Like, it's not about adding and bringing, putting a lot of things and shocking the picture or the image. Like, you are just going to remove all the attention from the particular image, and at the end of the day, it's going to amount to nothing. So, I posted this content on Instagram. I'm going to show you, not just on Instagram, sorry. I posted this content on social media on all my platforms, and I'm going to blow your minds right now. Like, a couple months ago, I posted this baby and the BTS on Twitter, and I got about 57,000 likes on Twitter, 6,000 plus shares, and of course, like, lots of comments. Now let's go to Instagram. I posted this too on Instagram. I got 15,000, more than 50,000 likes, and of course, lots of comments and shares. I posted on TikTok and I got 124,000 views. Like, bro, this is amazing. Like, forget the fact that I'm the photographer. I know this is amazing. Like, this is beautiful. And I got lots of comments, people asking, how did you add this overlay? How did you do that? How did you do this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, just please say no more. I'm here for you. All you need to do is subscribe to this channel and don't forget to turn post notifications on so you can always know when I post on here on YouTube. So I'm going to go straight into Photoshop and teach you step by step how I created this image. Thank you. Welcome to Photoshop. So this is the image. You can see this is like the finished work, and this particular image is not colored yet because I use Lightroom for my coloring, but this is like a full edit, and this is where we are headed. So let's see some before and after before we start again from the start. So I'm going to show you the route where I started cleaning up this image and how I turned it to this masterpiece that you are seeing right here. Let me off this layer, and I'm going to off this too. This is it. You can see this image. Okay, before we start to edit, this particular picture was shot on a couch, so I didn't say it during my introduction. This was shot on a couch, and I might probably put the picture up there so you see the behind the scenes how I shot this. I used a parabolic, I think 160, 185 parabolic or 165 parabolic. I've forgotten, but I remember I used a parabolic. Like I still have the behind the scenes though. So you can see how the background is looking rumpled and is looking all squeezed and all of that, and this is not looking fine and it's not looking good at all. So this is where I began it. But because I do not want this tutorial to be sorry. So because I do not want this tutorial to be very long, I'm not going to be teaching you today how I clean this backdrop and how I remove all this rumpled and squeeze area from the background. I'm going to go straight teaching you how I added those overlays. But don't worry, I already have a video recorded that I'm going to post teaching you guys how to clean your backdrop, how to get a seamless backdrop, and even add grains to make it look realistic. So without no further ado, we are going to continue. So this is like the final look. This is the final look after the cleanup and everything. You can see that I even try to change the position of the baby in order for the overlay that I'm going to add, like the wings and the rows that I'm going to add, in order for it to sit well and look even way better and finer. So I'm going to click on here. So this was when I added the wings and the rows. So if you notice something, like sometimes, have you ever asked yourself why an image is looking so simple but yet so beautiful? Like I said, sometimes all you need is just a simple touch. Just a simple touch, like a simple touch of elements, and then you are good. You don't have to add like a lot of things and make the picture or image look shocking. So I tried a lot of wings that didn't actually sit well with me. Like I'm going to go, this is the one I used, but I'm going to bring up some other ones that I added that I didn't like. So I tried to use this, it was a no for me. I tried to use this, not like it's not looking fine or it's not good or something, but I wasn't resonating with it at all, so I had to look for something different. So I tried this one too. This one is looking simple too and looking very similar to the original one, but I didn't like this, so I wasn't feeling it, not like it's not fine. So this is the rose. I tried this one just once and I got it perfectly. So the idea for this particular shoot, let me bring this one back. The idea for the particular shoot is I wanted something very angelic, but at the same time I wanted it to look very simple, because you know it's a baby photo shoot and you don't want anything that is going to be too much. So I thought about adding something very angelic, and thinking about angelic, you know, I don't know about Nigerians, when you talk about angelic, you see something like cloud, wings, like just those beautiful things and all of that. So I was thinking, so I thought about, what if I should add something like a wing or something, so it's going to make it look fine. But at the end of the day, I didn't want to add something like a wing that is going to take like the whole attention away from the baby. So I went for something artistic, something like a normal drawing and everything, to just make it so everybody's going to know that this is like more like a fairy tale something. It's not real, but at the end of the day, it's just having that fairy tale and fine, simple look and fine. You get what I mean? So I added the wings, and I needed something else. You can see this rose right here at the bottom. Like this, for me, this is not just a rose. This is not just a rose. What I thought about before bringing this rose here was more like a fire. Talking of, okay, I think the best example, like just think about a rocket. Like, do you see that fire coming out from the back before it kicks off and before it moves? And so that was what entered my mind. Like I said, this was going to be a nice idea, but I didn't want like a fire rocket, of course. So I needed to use a rose, and you can see how it's looking. So sometimes the best ideas come from the weirdest thoughts. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. So this is it, and this is what I am personally known for. Like, creating the extraordinary and all of that. Like, I always try to think outside the box. So I'm going to teach you this tutorial now. It's not just it's not just going to be okay, adding things and adding. No, you have to think, you have to know, okay, what is matching, what you think. You have to sit down and think to know what will match a particular image. So this overlay or these wings might not work for all other pictures that you are going to be edited, because of course you won't be able to get this exact type of picture, but you'd like to do this process too with your some other image. It doesn't have to be a wing, it doesn't have to be a rose. So let's just cut the old talk and everything. I hope you understand and I'm not talking too much. You understand what I'm trying to say. So without no further ado, we are going to go straight to how I created this. Now let's off this one, and we are going to be using this. You can see this is the before and this is the after the cleaning of the backdrop. So I have just the rose. I still have the rose here, but that particular wings, I don't have it anymore. Sorry, my phone is ringing. What is this? I'm going to silence this phone. Sorry. This is so embarrassing. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm good. Of course, I'm not going to take this call. So like I said, I still have the rose. This is it right here, but I don't have the wings anymore. I lost some file and I could not find it, and I don't want to use that particular one here yeah, because I've already cleaned and do a lot of things with it, so I won't be able to bring it back. But don't worry, I'm going to teach you exactly where to get wings or any other one that will match this particular image. First of all, let's bring this one that we have down here. How to do that? I just drag it down, then pull it over, then pull it to the scene. Then pull it right here. Yes, so we have this right here. Then Control T to highlight it, then increase it, then hold the control button, so you're going to then bring it to the down part. So you can see this particular one now is we are having the whole white background and everything. This is very simple to remove. I'm going to show you. That will be the next. So now we have this done. Now we have this, but we do not want these white parts around the rose. So how to remove this is quite simple. Just come down here, make sure you are on this layer, then come here, then change the blending mode to multiply. You see, very, very nice, simple and easy. If you have a white background, then a black texture on it is very easy. All you have to do is just go to multiply, and it's going to change it. It's going to bring out the darker part and hide the bright part, which is the white part. So now let's readjust this and bring it to where we want it to be. So okay, beautiful. I think I love this position. I'm just going to zoom in. Sorry, let me do some adjustment. I'm not able to zoom, so I'm going to come here. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to come here and check everything. Settings, tools. I'm just going to check everything so I'll be able to use my mouse properly. Okay, this is it. I'm going to zoom. So you can see right here, I think I love this position already. And all you are going to do is just create a mask for this, a clip, what's it called? Add a layer mask to it, to this rose. Let's rename this. Just double, okay, if you want to rename, just double click here, then rename to rose. I can use flower or rose, I don't know, but let me just use rose. So come down here, then use your brush tool, use your brush to clean. Let me see. Or perhaps I could use, or sorry, let's use the eraser tool. Eraser tool. So just erase the parts. I think this is too sharp. I'm going to bring down the hardness of the brush. Then clean. Again, I'm going to increase the hardness of the brush again so it will not be too feathered out, because the image is not looking it's looking sharp anyway, so you don't want it too feathered. So we are going to clean some parts, just zoom even more, then remove the part that is touching her. So what we are trying to do is try to make it seem as if the rose is growing or coming out from her foot, not on top her leg or on top her foot. So from the down part, you can see what I'm doing right here. Make sure it's very, very neat. One thing I've realized is when you take your time to create something, give your all to it, it will always come out nice. I'm not going to give you like 100% that everything you put or devote your time is going to come out fine, but 65%, 70%, it comes out really, really nice. So just give it time. Make sure the work is very neat, and your job is something that is like definitely going to represent you. You get? So nowadays we all have social media. It's just like a means of for everybody, like it's a portfolio, so people go there to see your jobs and everything. So make sure anything you are posting on social media should be worth it. You are not just going to take any random shoot and start to post on Instagram. It doesn't work like that. You can see right here, this is looking really, really good already. Like this is looking really, really good. So the next step, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to reduce the opacity of this rose. I feel it's too popping, and I'm just going to reduce the opacity. And to do that, just come right here. You can see the opacity here. Click on it, then bring it down. Just adjust it. Like it doesn't have to be 50, it doesn't have to be 70 or 100 or even 5%. Just bring it anyway or anywhere. I'm not saying that 50 is the perfect one for this, but personally 65 or 66 might be the perfect option for me, but for you it can be different, or it could be different. So I'm going to bring this, I think around 70 is fine for me. 70 is very, very fine for me. Oh my goodness, somebody is walking downstairs and is just dragging his or her leg, like bro. Sorry about that. Okay, now that I do not have that particular wing that we used for the shoots before, I'm going to, oh god, the noise in this my compound is just too much. So now that we do not have that particular wings that I used before, I'm going to try to download another one that I feel is going to suit or match into this particular image. So let's go straight into Google. Is my my device is not connected. Let me quickly connect this. Okay, it's connected now. So let me open my Chrome. Why is it taking forever to open? Sorry. Okay, we are right here, and I'm going to try something. Okay, let me just go, like, let me type Google and see. I think so guys, we are here. Let me go to Pinterest. How do they spell this Pinterest again? Pinterest.com. Let me try. Okay, let me just click on it here. So we are right here. Then okay, let's assume I'm searching, not even assume is what I'm searching for. I'm going to come to search. Oh, this is Google. Sorry, we are not there. Let me just enter. Let me enter Pinterest. Yes, we are here. So now we are already on Pinterest. I'm going to come down here and just type wings drawing. I don't know, don't mind my, but let me just see. Let's see what will come out. Like you see, we are already having something very similar, but these ones are just too much. We don't want this. Okay, I think I'm going to save this first one. Let me save this first one. I'm going to save it. Download. Let me see if we'll see another one. Okay, I think I love this. Okay, I'm going to download. So you see how simple it is. Now let's go back to Photoshop. I think I'm going to pick it out one of those two, but let me just come down here to my download and see. Download. Then let me drag it to Photoshop. Sorry. So we have this here in Photoshop. So let me bring it down. This is very simple. Come here, drag it. So it's very simple. We are just going to do the same step, exactly what we did with the rose part. So increase this. We are going to increase this, then return. It's going to look sharper now. So we are going to change the blending mode again to multiply. You see, simple. This is very simple. So you can do this with whatever wings you choose, like anyone you download, anyone you feel is more suiting for you, and anyone you think looks great, you can do it. For this particular one, I'm just going to increase the wings. I want it more because like we have this empty space here. So I'm going to bring it very close to her. Close, yes. I think I like this. Then just do done, Control D. You see how this is looking angelic. Like this is looking really, really angelic. So what I'm going to do now, instead of wasting my time to erase this, I could just come to this lasso tool and just highlight this. Sorry, it has to be here. I like this, then I like this, then delete. Simple. Done. Control D. And just take your area to in case, because there are times that there are some dark parts that will just probably appear on the model skin, or where you do not want them. Just clean them, even though they are not very visible, but just clean in case. So you can see we don't have like a lot of work to do here. Just clean around. Just clean. And you see we have some parts here that I do not want in this picture. So I'm going to remove. This is very simple, Like, I know you already know now that this is simple. Very easy to use. So I'm going to come here. I don't want to waste your time, so I'm going to fast this. I'm going to just start doing it and come back when I'm done. We are back, and you can see how beautiful this is looking. This is looking so cute already. I'm not even joking. Like, this is looking already cute. So you can see how vivid the wings is looking. I don't really want it to be this vibrant, so all I'm going to do is just the same thing I did with the rose. I'm going to bring down the opacity to a very reasonable. Yes, you do not want it to take too much or so many attention away from our subject. So going to bring it down. And I'm very fine with this. I am very, very fine with this. So, guys, this is it. This is it. So if you want to bring any other element, anything you want to do, if you want to put a crown on our head, you can just simply go to Pinterest and just type a crown, drawing crown or whatever. It's going to bring like loads of pictures or suggestions there for you to pick. So you are just going to pick one and just try to use it as an overlay. Welcome back. Thank you very much for watching and sticking till the end of this video. Please, I would love to beg you again, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. I'm going to be posting even more and beautiful content to help you improve on your photography life. Please and please, I am on my knees. Like, I'm going to come out clean. Please subscribe to my channel, like, share, encourage me. Thank you.